fucking camera work.
Everyone, run for the exit. We can't let the Lotus trap us here.
Still up to your games, dear. Greyback, isn't it? This is the first time I've ever bothered to remember one of your primitive names. You should be honored.
Honor from a Lotus? That would be a first.
Enough! I have another honor in mind for you, troublesome flame. I had planned to simply feed your body to the spiders. But Greyback's corpse deserves a much more glorious tomb. You'll never leave this mine, slave.
My clan will avenge me.
Your clan will be frozen solid before you can even starve to death.
What? Evade. She's planning something. I must find another way out.
I think she'd seal it properly, but no. Alright. So this is the big map, right? So if only we could have gotten out of here. Oh yeah. One of the slowest attrition battles.
I've never seen this part of the mine before. It's a hidden shalery and some workers. Hail, Wolf Brothers! Greyback's come for us! Hey! We heard fighting, but we couldn't open the gate. This is a wonderful discovery. I'll be able to forge armor with these tools.
Ta-da!
Excellent. With protection like this, I could take on the whole Lotus army. We'll need to find more food in order to forge more armor.
The Lotus have a bunch of these rice bins stashed down here. Free us, and we'll bust them open for you.
Already
I think it gives me enough for 2.
Rice.
Yep. So this shield armor, very good against magic, and I think this improves your thing against blunt by a bit. Am I wrong? I don't know if it increases damage because they actually have a bit of the thing on this. So whatever, man. I don't know how I got more buff, but Lotus bathing, I love it.
Yes, I'm moving. Done. Already there. Done. I'm moving. Yes.
But the armor also means that Greyback loses more stamina now as well. It's larger. It's harder to do whatever.
Already there. I'm moving.
Another longer mission in the Wolf Clan campaign. Coming to like get out, I can start building bases. So you'll discover that that's the biggest problem with Wolf Clan because their buildings are huge, and building placement is one of the most important things.
Already there. Done. Attack. Already there.
Oh, they give you this many sledges? I'll tell you why. Exactly why. It's one very big reason why there's this many sledges. It's not because of the rice bins or the other nonsense, right? It's one reason only, which we will see soon. I think around here. Oh, this hallway has a few
I'm moving.
surprises. I see something.
Already there.
Must have been my imagination.
Kill the oppressors. Let's go. Already there. I'm moving. Yes. For our fathers. And then. Let's go.
If I'm not wrong, yep.
Yes. Already there. Yes. I'm moving. Already there.
So one of the things that they should have done in Battle Realms was allow you to visit each mission after you were done, basically with the entire mission, so you could choose just particular campaign missions to play again. Which I thought was one of the more interesting things that most RTSs have, honestly. Or anything with like a level-based system where you could just visit the level again. Oh, get away, 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 we have low armor. Did I lose a pit slinger? Yes, I did. Micro. Fuck it, doesn't matter.
Done. Already there. I'm moving. I'm moving. Done.
There we go. That's why you have all these guys. Because these guys are the siege masters, basically. Look at that. Look at that building go down. I would think I would go back and get it, but no. I used to do that, but I used to just wait and get people back. But it's not worth it because you actually do get more armories along the way. I think there's one more here, so it's not worth going all the way back. Might as well just stick it through, you know. No, if I'm not wrong, there's gonna be a. They're gonna know. So this is. No?
Already there.
Really? No? Hammers.
Already there.
What time is it? It's 2 AM. Oh, yep. That happens. As long as you keep one of these guys alive and one digger alive and one of these guys alive, it's pretty much okay. But the lack of other types of units are slightly hurting. Could use the brawler for the additional PS damage. Oh, it's not here then. This must be here.
Rise.
It's not armory, so I can access. And it doesn't, it's not worth it to run all the way back. That's all I know. That's all I've learned from my time.
Already there. Done. Yes. I'm moving. Done.
Okay, as long as the payback gets. So, oh my god, no, 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 no.
Here's a sword. Done. I'm moving. Already there.
Oh. Oh.
Already there. I'm moving.
I once had ideas of how you could maneuver enemies into that pocket of gas to kill them, but it doesn't work.
Yes. Done. Already there. Yes. Already there. Done. Yes.
Alright. So that's one of the things they give you. It's actually quite obvious. You get one more here. If you see anything in black spaces, it involves these guys are diggers. So I get diggers at some point. So wait for these guys to heal up. Can you please heal up, sir? God damn, dude. I wanna kill myself. Let's go, man.
Already there. Let's go. I'm ready. Done. I'm fighting. Done. Already there. Done. Already there. I'm moving. Already there. I'm moving. Done. Already there.
Might be here.
Yes. Already there. Charge! Done. Already there. Attack! Rise. Done. Already there. Charge!
They never really explained how shield was used by the Lotus anyway. That it could have an economy. Because they didn't mention them getting rich off it.
Flaming tsunami. I'm moving. Yes.
Dung.
For our fathers.
You have diggers. You can also give the diggers a fucking shield armor, but it's pointless because they fucking you need that shit.
Freedom. Already there.
So these guys is a the uncontrol group. So I know where the fuck they're going. Alright, so pretty much.
Let's go. Armed and ready.
This is one of the first battle gear that they get. So Wolf battle gear is quite simplistic, but because of the way it is, the second battle gear is very useful. So either it's I get an active ability or I just get fucking armor, right? Which is great. And once you get as a hero, you'll see later on, once you get the Shield Lord, you won't need this thing anymore. And I don't think it's a prerequisite if anything. Maybe for the keep. But it means you can build it somewhere stupid and useless and it won't matter. Alright, cool. Armored up, there we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Motherfuckers don't run to battle. No. God. Those people, the Ravens, are called channelers, and they're the healers of the Lotus. They don't use mana, but they use a crow that comes back every now and then. They kill it and then they give its life essence to one of the Lotus people, which is good because it means they can run around a lot and they don't worry about their things. The bad thing is they can only heal 3 at a time unless they get one of their upgrades, which basically allows them to and get the crow back faster. One of the things you can do, efficiency, for the Lotus is when you create a Warlock, he takes damage before he becomes the Warlock. So, if you have a Chandler nearby, what you do is you allow that to happen. And if you time it right, you can actually tick it just as she has to get the crow back, and you actually get off 4 heals at a time.
Done. Already there. I'm moving.
If I'm not wrong. I could just be doing math wrong and I'm just stupid. I'm just be delirious and a sick man talking. Just ignore me.
I'm moving. I don't see a lever anywhere. We'll need a digger to tunnel under this barrier. Already there. Done. I'm moving.
Oh, near the end.
I'm moving. Charge! Done. Already there. Done. Already there. Done. Already there.
Ah, see, this is where
Let's go.
can't reach, right? You can reach this, and then where's it going? A deeply 7 hour time. Okay.
Done. Already there. Done.
The thing about diggers is that they're so fucking context sensitive that you would never get them in a real game.
Hammer time! Wow. And then. Already there. For our Rise.
Man, this is an army on the way. I'm not gonna go all the way back to this fucking armory just for 2 shield armors. Not worth. Look for the lack of magic damage being used. I think I'm fairly certain with the Lotus campaign it'll be a lot of more infighting than actual fighting.
I will smash you.
But it's very political shit.
Done. Going down. I will cloud you. I'm ready.
So that's a demonstration of range actually. It's quite far. To be fair.
I'm moving. Attack! Ready to swing. Let's go. Yes. I'm ready.
Not for how far they are.
Already there. Already there.
Oh, there is someone here. Who knew? Alright, cool. I think they're...
Ready to
so
swing.
yes. If I had like a bit more, I'd consider the other picture as well.
Yes. Already there.
Yeah, this is just me give you one of each again in case you've lost them. I think I'll get a few diggers over this as well. If I'm not wrong. Yep. It's because you need everyone for this final part to do some of the puzzles and the things they have.
Already there.
Oh no, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Pick it up. See what I mean? Okay, so I don't need this guy, I need this guy. Right, so let's see which one it is. Can you reach it? Okay, so let's take a bunch of years. Let's take years like this. Wow. Another final evade battle, or do I just run out? Oh, not really good.